Oh, pues qué pinches chingaderas, entonces. Alright guys, so it is the end of the day, but here I have the gas tank and the rear fender prepped and ready for some paint. It is bare metal, but I'm gonna go ahead and just spray some, this is paint and primer, black, flat black. But I am going to puncture the can, add it to the spray gun, and then spray these two parts right here. For tonight, I'm only going to spray the black base and some clear coat with some black pearl added on the clear, and just let it dry. We'll come back tomorrow and continue. So let's go ahead and just add this to the spray gun. I already went ahead and shook the can. Here's the spray gun, the Spectrum HTE 1.3. It's already clean, and I do have a filter before the paint. I have just a screw, exterior screw, at the top of the can. Let it release some air. Alright guys, here's our clear coat by Cobra. It's a 4-to-1 mix, and I'll leave the link in the description. This is from eBay. Very cheap clear coat. I have the mix right here. I'm only mixing 5 ounces, which is 4 ounces of clear, 1 ounce of Intercoat. But I'm also going to add some black pearl. This one's called Sumi Black. This is one of their darkest black pearls. So for these 5 ounces, I'm only going to use about 1 gram. It's just a slight detail, and we'll see if we have flash. So it's just a black pearl, and this one is from Eye Candy Pigments, Sumi Black. So let's go ahead one of these. So here is Sumi Black Pearl, just 1 gram for these 5 ounces of Cobra Clearcoat from eBay. So let's go ahead and add it to the spray gun and spray it. Okay, so this is where we're gonna end for tonight. So I just sprayed the black base and clear coat with just 1 gram of the Sumi Black. I don't have flash on my phone right now. I'll switch to the other app. All right, so here is the Sumi Black, just over a black base. Very, very nice. 1 gram, 4 ounces. So we're gonna go ahead and let this dry. Here's the rear fender. We're gonna go ahead and let this dry overnight. Shut off the shop lights so no bugs land on it. And then I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, here is the tank. And again, this is just a Rust-Oleum black base coat with Sumi black pearl by Eye Candy Pigments inside a clear coat. The clear coat is the Cobra Clear, and when I say cheap, I only mean that by inexpensive. It doesn't break the bank. But the clear coat, it sprays very easily, lays down very smooth, has high gloss, and you know, just like I said, it doesn't break the bank. Just an inexpensive product. I'm not sponsored or paid by them or anything like that. I just use their products, and you know, like I have positive things to say about the products. But other than that, I'm only going to use this as a base. So this metallic black is just going to be our base. Now we're going to go ahead and just sand down this clear coat and, you know, continue with step 2, I guess. So take your time sanding the clear coat. You don't want to burn through straight into the paint. Yeah, I think if you've done right, you end up with a nice smooth surface ready for either a polish or a flow coat, whatever it is. I'm sanding with 800 grit, so I'm going to add some Intercoat with some more colors. But if you're sanding with 800, you could just spray some more clear to protect the pearl that it already has. Or if you're sanding just to polish, you can sand down with 2000 grit and then do a quick polish and you are good to go. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and just dry this and get it ready for more paint. Urea. So you know what that means? We're going to be doing some crystallization effect with the urea. The last time I used this was on my car, and today we're going to use this, but slightly different. We learned a few things. I had used not boiling water, but just hot water, and when I mixed the urea, it turned really cold. The nitrogen, like it just turned cold. So we're just using a regular water bottle, just, you know, drinking water, purified. Mix a 1-to-1 ratio with urea, and I still have a little bit of the Oxgal. I'll probably add a little bit of this as well. This is Oxgal liquid, so it's just a wetting agent. So let's go ahead and mix. Okay, so here is the mix between urea and water. It's a 1-to-1 mix, so I used 150 milliliters of urea, 150 milliliters of just purified water, and here's the mix. There's still, like, I still need to mix it a little bit, but you can see the condensation around the cup. It turns really cold. So I'll just go ahead and finish mixing it, and then we'll see how we'll add this over the panels. Okay, here's the gas tank. It's already sanded down with 800 grit. This is just water, but it's all smooth. Here I have the urea mix. Pretty cold. The nitrogen makes it cold, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and just spray it over everything, getting good coverage. take this outside, get some fresh air and some sunlight. Okay, so all last week we're experimenting with the Ultrashift samples by Eye Candy Pigment. So there's 14 colors in the sample, but this is an extra color, which is black to red. That is the Ultrashift, and this one's called Redrum. So we're gonna go ahead and spray this over the crystallization here. So what it should look like is lava from a cracked ground or so, I don't know. Spray. Alright, so check it out. I think the idea here is whenever we wash this tank, remove all the urea. It's going to leave a pattern behind. The urea does a crystallization, so it kind of forms like spider webbing, but it mostly depends on the temperature or humidity or how much urea and water mix you use. So it's always going to be a different. So we have some clean water, microfiber, and a little bit of Dawn dish soap. That's good. Let's try right here up front. I hope it didn't remove everything, but no, I still see the... Okay, so I just need to scrub a little harder. Let me put you in a stand. So at this point, I went ahead and scrapped the first idea, sanded it down, and we're back to just the RUSTOLEUM black as a base coat with the clear coat and Sumi black, just sanded down. So here it is. So here I have some Intercoat and some Ultrashift pigment. This one is from red to black. There's a red to black. There's an Ultrashift, Redrum. So with this one, I'm just going to go ahead and give it 2 coats, should be fine. Light coats, just to get a subtle color change from the red to the black. And yeah, let me go ahead and add this to the spray gun. We'll go ahead and spray. Final step is just the clear coat. I'm using the Cobra Clearcoat. This is a 4-to-1 mix, and I'll leave the link in the description. This is from eBay. Very inexpensive, good product. So I mixed 6 ounces of the clear coat, 1.5 ounces of the activator, making it 7.5. Ready to spray. That should give me about 2 coats, and I should have enough left over. Okay, so I just finished spraying the clear coat. I did start spraying a little bit light, not intentionally. I still had the fluid kind of like closed for the pigment. But I didn't want to adjust midway, so I just kept on going. I realized I was spraying light, so I just kept on going till I got a wet panel. And obviously, now it looks very, very good for the clear coat. The pigment as well, the color. I'll see. Right now I'll switch to the other app so that I can use a flash. But looks really, really good. Alright, so here's the black. It's black pearl. So we'll take it outside. There's still a little bit of sunlight. But check that out. This is just a kid's motorcycle, but the color is just beautiful. There's no reason not to have something like this. Very beautiful color. The black pearl with the red shift. Leave some comments. What do you guys think? The Sumi black in the clear coat at the beginning was totally unnecessary. I was going a different route, but I ended up with this, so it's still a very good project. And the color, very beautiful. Clear coat, very nice as well. And the Intercoat for the pigments. I'll leave everything in the description so you guys can check out the products. But here it is. Okay, so here's the gas tank and the rear fender. The sun is in that side, so the light is coming this way. You see a little bit of, what's it, maybe like a bronze. Right there turns red at this angle. But when you look at this color, like directly with the sunlight, is when it just turns black. Just all black. Directly with the light, it turns black. So you have to look at this kind of like with the reflection of the sun. And then right here, like kind of aiming down, there's still another color, like the red. This is the Redrum Ultrashift by Eye Candy Pigments. I like that. I know there's other angles that we can see this. Right there is just black, but from this angle it'll turn red. And then it'll turn slightly copper orange from this side. So leave some comments. Look at that.